Coming in, the DGCA has tightened in-flight safety rules on power banks and lithium battery-powered devices, aiming to reduce fire risks inside the aircraft cabin. The aviation regulator has now disallowed the use of power banks. So if you are catching a flight, then now power banks will not be allowed. So whether it is to charge phones or any other gadgets during the flights, you can't use the power banks. So through the aircraft seat power outlets, the move follows a series of global incidents where lithium batteries overheated or caught fire mid-air, posing serious risks to passengers and crew. So under the DGCA's Dangerous Goods Advisory Circular, power banks and spare lithium batteries are permitted only in hand baggage. Passengers are not allowed to store them in overhead bins.
DGCA, whenever it gives any guidelines or rules, it keeps the safety of the people and the aircraft in mind. So whatever it does thorough research, thorough consultation, and most of it comes from the International Civil Aviation Organization, which is consulting with stakeholders across the world. So once they decide on a certain rule or regulation, it is important for us also to follow so that we maintain that safety, and it is in that regard we are doing it.
My colleague Isha joins us live on the broadcast with the details. So, Isha, for the flyers, what difference is it going to make? Can the power banks be taken but not in the overhead cabin? What are the details and why was this decision taken? When will it come into effect?
Pratibha, power banks essentially are powered by lithium, which can potentially be dangerous, and that is why the Director General of Civil Aviation has come up with an update on these particular norms. However, it's also important to note that in the check-in baggage, putting in power banks and battery-operated devices wasn't allowed, so you could only just take them in the hand baggage. And now this is an updated notification that came in on the 11th of November, which states that you cannot charge your power bank and you cannot charge your phone inside the aircraft. So essentially you can store it, you can keep it with you, but you cannot charge it, and you cannot use the USB charging device on the plane, and that essentially charges your power bank, because there is a risk of it exploding and causing fire. So this is an anticipation, this is a safety regulation that has come in. There isn't much of a change that is happening for the flyers. You can take your power bank, you can take your batteries, and there will be no changes in that, but you are asked to not use it while the flight is on air. That's it. That's all the changes.
Okay, all right. Isha, thank you for joining us with those details. With that, we're shifting our attention now